Kazakhstan is a place where the heart of the Eurasian continent is beating. A place where the Great Silk Road trade routes once crossed. Kazakhstan is a regional transportation and logistics hub. There are 4 Eurasian corridors here that connect the Asia-Pacific region with the Middle East and Europe. 3 of the 4 BRIC countries, Russia, China and India, are located near to Kazakhstan. Since 2010, Kazakhstan has been a part of the customs union along with Russia and Belarus. Its common market includes 170 million people. Kazakhstan is also unique since it is the original birthplace of apples and tulips. Kazakhstan is the 9th largest country in the world. Kazakhstan is the true median Eurasian country. The land of Kazakhstan has enormous capacity.
As ambassador of Kazakhstan, just newly appointed to India, my first purpose to visiting Coimbatore is to explore possibilities to have more business between Kazakhstan and Tamil Nadu, and as Coimbatore is the 2nd largest city of entire South India, so we are very interested in getting knowledge, more deep knowledge about this region and about this city, and one of the reasons me and my team visiting Coimbatore is to see the origin and the hometown of our Honorary Consul of Kazakhstan in Chennai, Mr. Suresh Chandrakumar, who is who was born here and whose hometown was from Coimbatore, and by his gracious support this visit is happening, and today we had a very productive interaction with Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry and its members and the Vice President and its Vice President, and we see a lot of opportunities actually in since it's a very well-known place. Coimbatore is well-known for its textile in cotton business and in mining and in as we already discussed, it's the place where the industry of entire South India comes from, and we are keen to explore and to develop this cooperation between Kazakhstan and Coimbatore.
So how friendly is Kazakhstan in terms of investment, sir?
Actually, Kazakhstan is a young country, but despite of that, we these days we are developing very fast and dynamically. For example, comparing to 11 billion US dollars in 1993 to the current 171 billion US dollars of foreign direct investments to the economy. So we can say that Kazakhstan is developing its investment climate very well, and recently in October Kazakhstan was ranked 25th in the doing business of World Bank out of 190 countries. So and to develop and to attract as much as possible investments to the economy of Kazakhstan, we established state-run company, Kazakh Invest, and since May 2019, we have a representative of Kazakh Invest in New Delhi. So we have today also in our team the regional director of Kazakh Invest, Ms. Aygul Nuralina, and my team, from the economic section and the consular section of the embassy. So we are here to explain and to answer all the questions Coimbatore and the Tamil Nadu businessmen can address. And I think that Ms. Nuralina Aygul can explain a little more about the business environment of Kazakhstan.
In how many sectors can be investors for possible investors? How many sectors are available for them to invest?
Mainly we have 6 industrial sectors of economy which are well prepared to attract investments. There are machinery, mining, chemistry, petrochemistry, infrastructure and agriculture. In these sectors we see a huge opportunities to run business and to make investment in Kazakhstan economy.
Which is the most promising sector for a person to invest in Kazakhstan, in your opinion?
Since my experience of working here in India office, I see a lot of interest from Indian business to mining sector. And we have also seen a huge opportunity to develop the project in agriculture sector. And chemistry and petrochemistry, and in petrochemistry it is for upstream projects.
Is there any tax benefits which can lure more investors? Could you throw light on that, please?
Sure. Our government provided the preferences to support investment initiatives of foreign companies. There are tax holiday up to 10 years and exemptions of custom duties. And investors can also implement the project on the base of the 14 special economic zone on the base of 22 industrial zones. Investment investors can also sign investment contract with the Committee of Investment under the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and they benefited from all of these investment preferences. And also the land plot is provided for free to implement investment projects. And we have also very simplified procedure for a foreign labor force.
This question is to you, sir.
Could you comment on the relationship with India and your expectations with India?
Yes, as I mentioned before, we are enjoying the very good friendship relations with India, and since 1992 we established establishment of diplomatic relations. We have the similar positions on many issues of regional and global agenda, and the more to tell to that it's very interesting fact that the first foreign country our president visited when the Kazakhstan just got independence in 1991. After 2 months of independence, President of Kazakhstan visited first India in February 1992, and in 2009 we also established a strategic partnership. So this year we celebrate 10 years of our strategic partnership. And coming to the trade cooperation, so India, and I can say that India is one of the key partners for Kazakhstan in political, economic, trade and investment spheres, and is the biggest trading partner of India in Central Asia. We we enjoy the trade turnover of 1.2 billion US dollars in 9 months of this year, and it's expected to reach 1.5 billion US dollars by the end of this year. And for the to develop our trade economic cooperation, there are now 6 working groups already established on many areas like trade and economy, and IT, fintech, transport and logistics, and we also have the scientific committee, science committee, subcommittee, and the biggest intergovernmental commission. And we expect that the next 14th meeting of this commission will be held in the beginning of next year in New Delhi. So the parties, the governments are working on the dates, and we expect that the Honorary Consul of Kazakhstan in Chennai, Mr. Suraj Chantakumar, will be also participating in that meeting, and we will have also the big Indian companies during that meeting, so we can arrange a B2B and G2B and B2G meetings in New Delhi. And we also expect our President's visit the second half of 2020. And there are many other cultural events since we are celebrating next year the anniversaries of great Kazakh poet and philosopher Abai, 175th anniversary, and the 1150th anniversary of prominent philosopher of East, the great Al-Farabi is also there, and the 750th anniversary of Golden Horde we will be celebrating just starting from the next couple of months. So we have a lot of in common to share with India, and we have a lot of plans to do in coming year.
My final question is to Mr. Suraj. You are a member of this honorary council as well, and you are from Coimbatore as well. What new insights you could add to us about Kazakhstan and the business nature of the country? Please share with us, sir.
So I will share my personal experience of what journey I have had since I've taken up the office as Honorary Consul of Kazakhstan, which was in 2017, 2 years ago. What I've experienced is that Kazakhstan has a very, very open and progressive mindset towards development of not only business activities but also as a development journey of the country. As Ambassador said, it is a young country, and I think the kind of approach that they are taking is to really position it as a regional powerhouse. And I believe that any kind of development journey, it starts with the people who are having the positions to make impact. And I think that in that perspective, the country is well poised for a lot of interesting things to take place. In fact, Ambassador was just sharing that there are almost 1 lakh startups which are registered in Kazakhstan. That number is sounding to be, it is even more than even in many parts of India. So I think the kind of global perspective that the country is adopting is really going to serve in the long run for the growth journey.
Thank you so much all for your valuable time. Thanks for the time.
Thank you.